Hello, Angelika.
Hello, Stephen.
Good. We're all here. We can hear each other, and there are no echoes if John and Peter are watching. Okay, we're live on Ask Angelika in the group. We're live on Angelika's German tuition and translation. We're live on the new group, hopefully. Yes, we are. And we're also live on my Facebook page. If you're watching in any of those places, please do say hello. It was cold earlier, wasn't it, when we went out?
It was, but it
Yeah.
looks lovely with the sunshine.
Yeah, and our park run's been cancelled because it's too cold.
Well, it's the problem of having had all the rain, and the course was flooded last week, and there is
Yeah.
still water left over, which is frozen over. Having seen some of the pictures, I wouldn't want to run there. Never mind walking there, or is it walk there? Never mind run there.
True. I mean, it's pretty slippy, isn't it?
Mm.
This is the problem. If I just make one adjustment and make another adjustment, there we are. We're here. Okay, so welcome to the show. And the show is Ask Angelika, practical German for a visit to a restaurant. So we're going to visit a restaurant today. Angelika, would you like to explain what we're doing?
Yeah. Well, last session, I nearly said last week, but it wasn't last week. 2 weeks ago, we did a visit to a cafe, sort of with basic sentences. And I thought that's a good way to carry on to do the visit to the restaurant now, because some of the words are the same. Some of the phrases are the same or almost the same. But having said that, there are lots of different things that you or a waiter or waitress could say when you go to a restaurant. And if we were to cover them all, we'd still be here next week or in 2 weeks' time. So these are very basic sentences, very basic things that you can either add on to. If your German is reasonably good, you'll probably just see this. If your German is actually quite good, you'll probably see this as a revision. Or, you'll get by with just those few sentences. And the same goes when we're actually ordering some food, where I've used some very, very basic words, literally just a word rather than a whole meal, because that obviously depends on the restaurant and how much they explain on their menu cards. I've seen menu cards which have got the name of the menu followed by the exact stuff that's in it and an English translation as well. So you never know what you might see, or you might just see a name and you think, okay, we'll have to do a bit of guesswork here. So we're not doing any of that. We're very, very basic.
Indeed. And we just need to change the set so that we're here and we look like we normally do. Okay, so
Good. We're looking
I'm
good,
gonna,
like we normally do.
right. Okay, I used a bit of water. Right, I'm going to read the phrase in German. Angelika will correct my pronunciation, and then we'll go about translating it. If you want to join us in doing that, please do so. And we'd like to say hello to Martin Davey, who's watching us live.
Ooh.
Thank you for the like, Martin.
Hello,
So
Martin.
Martin is in the house. Haben Sie einen Tisch frei?
Ja, haben Sie einen Tisch frei? You may or may not need that sentence, actually.
Okay. Haben Sie einen Tisch frei? Do you have a table free?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a table free, which is literal. That's
Yeah,
good.
it is.
I prefer this to the tongue twisters. I really do. Your turn. Oh, I've got to read it. We do the role play after we've done this. Okay. For zwei Personen.
Yeah, that's what. If you'd asked, haben Sie einen Tisch frei, you may get that question. Yeah, für zwei Personen.
For two people.
Yeah, but in English we just say for two. We probably wouldn't bother the people, but in German, if they just said für zwei, that sounds a little bit borderline on being a bit rude, a bit too personal. So in German, you would hear the word Personen as well.
Right. Okay. And before we go to phrase 3, we say hello to Mohammed and thank you for liking the post, Mohammed. And we'll go on to phrase 3. Nein, für eine.
That's basically for our role play in a minute. But of course, it could have been Ja für zwei. It could have been Nein für, well, maybe there's 4 of you, 4 Personen. But we just have eine Person. And it says eine, despite the fact that you are a man. It's because that relates to Person, and Person is feminine.
Okay. Nein für eine, and the translation is no, just for one. Not, I put a word in there. Nein, no for one.
Yeah, just for one. It's
okay.
See what I mean when I said we're doing very basic sentences? There are so many words you could add. We could have said nur für eine, just for one. So there's lots of things you can do. These are basic.
We could have said dinner for one.
Don't go there.
Okay. Die Speisekarte, bitte.
Yeah, that's if you haven't received it already automatically. So if you found a table and you're sitting down, and then you may want to ask for it. Maybe they've missed you. Die Speisekarte, bitte, which is?
It's the menu.
Yeah.
And we've got a please in there. The menu, please.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay. Phrase 5. Ich möchte bestellen.
Yeah, and that's one of the sentences we had last time as well. Ich möchte bestellen.
Okay. Which means I'd like to order.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. Phrase 6. Vorspeise, Hauptspeise, Nachspeise.
Yeah. Just 3 words. Well, let's guess first what they mean.
Starters, main course, and dessert.
Yeah. And again, there are other words for it as well, but what I quite like is that all 3 of them end with Speise, so that makes it a bit easier to remember. Yeah, Hauptspeise, Haupt is your main, so that's your main meal, and vor is before, Vorspeise, so that's your starter. Nachspeise is what you eat afterwards, and that's your dessert.
Excellent. Okay, so literal translation is starter, main course, and dessert. And we've got a comment coming in. Just a minute. We've got a comment. Just a minute. What do I do now? I just click that there. And okay, and I copy the link, and I need to zap that. And we say hello to Mr. Stephen Snape.
Ah, yes. Guten Tag, Stephen.
Guten Tag von mir auch. Okay, so phrase 7 we did. Phrase 6 was starter, main course, and dessert. And then phrase 7, we're getting more difficulty to go along. Als Vorspeise nehme ich den Salat, die Tagessuppe, das Brot mit Kräuterbutter.
Mm-hmm.
I got that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Als Vorspeise nehme ich den Salat, die Tagessuppe, das Brot mit Kräuterbutter. Now I'll let you translate it first.
Okay. For starters, I would like a salad or soup, or the soup of the day, or bread with butter. But what sort of butter is Kräuterbutter?
Herb butter. Sort of herby butter. And the reason I've done those 3, again, den Salat, I mean, most likely you wouldn't just ask for a salad. It would be a whatchamacallit salad or a special salad. But as long as you recognize the word Salat, it gives you an idea. Tagessuppe, that's the soup of the day, or it could be a different type of Suppe. And the reason why I've got added the bread with the herb butter is I just wanted to have 3 items with different articles. Yeah, so Salat is masculine. So if you were to ask for something that is masculine, then it would be den, because you're asking for the. I mean, most likely you've got your menu in your hand and you could even point to it. I'll have that salad, I'll have that soup. anything like this. So that would be den if it's masculine, die for feminine, and das for neuter. And I wanted to find one each. And I struggled a bit with the one of them with a dessert. I tried to find one of each gender for all three meals.
Got it. Okay. Translation is, for starters, I'll have the salad or soup of the day or bread with herb butter. Right. I'm getting hungry now, but we've just had lunch.
We just had lunch.
I know. Phrase 8. Als Hauptspeise nehme ich den Fisch, die Currywurst, das Rinderfilet.
Filet.
It's like the French, isn't it?
Yeah. So als Hauptspeise nehme ich den Fisch, if it's something masculine. Die Currywurst, that probably would be Currywurst mit Pommes. But again, I wanted to keep it basic. Und das Rinderfilet.
Okay, and we've got a comment from Stephen. Are all salad items masculine?
If they end with Salat, yes.
Right. Okay.
Everything else, I can't think of any others. I can't think of any salad items at the moment. But if it ends with Salat, then it's always masculine.
Ein Käsesalat.
Yeah, der Käsesalat, der Tomatensalat, der Gurkensalat.
Phrase 9. Oh, have we done translation?
Oh,
sorry, for the main course, I'll have fish, the curry sausage, or the fillet of beef. And just a reminder that it's not beef, not Rinderfilet, it's Rinderfilet, because French do the best steaks, or so they say. Right, okay. Next phrase. Als Nachspeise nehme ich den... Oh, right, another salad.
Yeah.
Salad after the meal. Als Nachspeise nehme ich den Obstsalat, die Rote Grütze, das Eis.
Yeah, so als Nachspeise nehme ich den Obstsalat, die rote Grütze oder das Eis. Again, ice, well, we all know what that is, but you probably wouldn't just say, I want the ice cream. You would say, I want the either particular name or the chocolate, vanilla, strawberry ice cream, whatever it may be. But what's Obstsalat?
A little salad.
Nope.
No, we're talking about after the meal.
It is. It's
a fruit salad.
Fruit salad, exactly.
That was a wild guess, Stephen. I just thought it was after the meal. It's got to be sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fruit salad, and again, it's masculine because it ends in salad.
Okay. For dessert,
Rote Grütze is I don't think I've ever seen this here, but it's a red fruit jelly. Sort of, it's got fruits in it, and it's always red fruit, so raspberries or blackcurrant or anything like this.
As usual, we've got a slight delay, and Stephen said quite correctly, fruit salad.
Ah, yes, that is correct, or that would have been correct if we'd seen it earlier.
Well, it only arrived just now, so we've got a slight delay.
Yeah, he probably had the answer before you.
He probably did. Phrase 10. Und zu trinken möchte ich einen Kaffee, eine Cola, ein Bier.
Yeah, und zu trinken möchte ich einen Kaffee, eine Cola, ein Bier. Of course, we don't want all three together, but I just wanted to find one each again with the correct article.
Okay, I've got a comment from Stephen. That fruit-filled jelly is gorgeous.
There we are. So he's tried it.
Yeah. Brilliant. Phrase 10. And to drink, just a translation of phrase 10. And to drink, I'd like a coffee, a Coke, or a beer. So just a reminder. Und zu trinken möchte ich einen Kaffee, eine Cola, or ein Bier. Okay, and then phrase 11. Because we've had starters, we've had the main course, we've had our fruit salad, and now it comes time to die Rechnung bitte.
The bit that's missing now is when you're actually sitting there and enjoying the meal, which we can't do now.
Okay,
we can't have it in mealtime. But you imagine we finished eating and then we say die Rechnung bitte.
Right, because we started with Tagessuppe, and then we went on to Rinderfilet and finished up with Obstsalat. So there you are. I'm just practicing for later. And Stephen is saying the bill.
Yeah.
And unusually, Stephen, the phrase I've got is close to that, very close, but unusually it includes the word please. Now, why?
What?
Why please? Why please?
What? But the English is the same as the German, both saying the bill, please.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes people say, ich möchte zahlen, I'd like to pay. So again, there are other ways of saying it. But die Rechnung bitte is nice and quick and easy.
Right. So, stimmt so.
Yeah, what does that mean? That might be said when you're paying.
Okay. Let's Stephen have a go. Hast du die Rechnung oder was bekommen Sie? It's going back to the...
Yeah, hast du die Rechnung? Right, it wouldn't be hast du because you most likely don't know the waiter or the waitress, so you would be polite. But yeah, die Rechnung bitte it's avoiding addressing the waitress or the waiter because we don't use Fräulein anymore. We did mention this last time, that it's a bit awkward because we don't use Herr Ober or Fräulein. So what do you use? And quite often then it's sort of we work our way around. So we may say hallo, yeah, sort of, like hallo, die Rechnung bitte. And then he or she will come over with a bill.
Okay.
Was bekommen Sie would be if they can't remember what you've ordered, I guess.
Stimmt so. Leave it so, or leave it like that, which...
Yeah, it's it's keep the change. Literally, sort of, it means it's okay like that. It's correct like that.
Right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this picture up. This is Deviser's canal. What we need to do is we need to make a change. So forgive me for a moment, and I'm just going to make the change, and then hopefully in a second. How can we do this? I think we go like this. So I'm going to hide that, which brings us both back on screen. And then this is the role play part.
Yeah.
So let's
I'm getting up as well. I'll get out of the screen already. Then we can have a little bit of hearing to start off with.
Okay. And you may be able to hear me, but I'm moving opposite. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to try and get the camera. That's a good work because the camera. Haben Sie einen Tisch frei?
Für 2 Personen?
Nein, nur für eins.
Oh, eine. Für eine. Ja, wir haben einen Tisch frei.
Okay.
See you in a minute.
Danke.
Bitteschön.
Oh. Okay, so the empty chair is gone. We're now in the restaurant. Angelika is...
The waitress. Möchten Sie die Speisekarte?
Ja. Ich möchte die Speisekarte. Danke. Okay. Was ist die Tagessuppe heute?
Die Tagessuppe heute ist Zwiebelsuppe.
Okay. We're going to have to do more practicing. Für Vorspeise will ich die Tagessuppe haben. It's actually, hang on, just a minute. We're having fun doing this, obviously. I think did I change the camera?
I don't know.
Hang on, just a minute.
Zoom out.
Yeah, I need to zoom out. Just a second. Don't adjust your set. We're having fun doing this, and we will be with you in a second.
It just shows that we should stick to what we're doing best and leave the waitressing to other people.
No, it shows we should set up for one position. Just a minute. Okay, we're still here, and I'm looking for something, and we had everything. Can you see Zoom anywhere?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
There it is.
Okay, right, okay. Shall we carry on? Für Vorspeise will ich Tagessuppe haben.
Tagessuppe, ja.
Und für Hauptspeise, ich denke, einen Moment. Good.
Möchten Sie das
I didn't
Rinderfilet?
realize you typed it all out.
No, I didn't. This is a menu card.
It is a real menu card. Für Hauptgerichte will ich vom Lamm. Lammrücken in Knoblauchsoße, Reis, gemischter Salat.
Einmal den Lammrücken in Knoblauchsoße mit Reis und gemischten Salat. Okay?
Und für Dessert, I've got to say before, so Obstsalat mit Kirsch und Sahne, bitte.
Möchten Sie etwas trinken?
Ja, ein Glas Wein, bitte. Rot, ein
Ein
Glas
Glas
Rotwein und ein Glas Wasser.
Und ein Glas Wasser.
Ich
Okay.
warte vor.
Yeah, okay. Kommt sofort. Right, you're now eating.
Okay.
You have to imagine this.
Ich esse. Alles gut.
Hat es
Okay.
Ihnen geschmeckt?
Just a minute. I need my cheat sheet. I've got a cheat sheet up here. Oh, das war lecker. Die Rechnung, bitte. Das ist gut. Sofort. Stimmt so.
Dankeschön.
Das war Angelika und Stephen without any practice whatsoever. And that's waiting for Angelika to get back.
I'm back.
Angelika's back. Okay. We got through. I mean, I did say before we cover the. No, we're 9.
Oh no.
Wir sind, wir leben zusammen vor 11 nearly.
Fast 11 Jahre.
Fast 12 Jahre. Yeah. Our offices are 50.
Yeah, I think we need, maybe next time we actually need to practice a role play.
I think we had a run through when we were on our way to Morrison's. But it was just sort of, we'll do this, then that. So I think, yeah, what we need to do is to actually write a script. There's a thing. Get better and better if we actually write a script and I actually read it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but I actually ordered the soup. I've got to say, the soup of the day, the Tagessuppe var lecker.
Because I didn't cook it. Okay, on that note, I think we better stop.
Okay. All right. And one final thing. No, we're actually also live, as you could possibly watch us on the web as well. But we've been live today in Ask Angelika, Angelika's German language tuition and translation, and on my page. Angelika, it's over to you.
Right, well, thank you for watching. I hope we haven't ruined it too much with our role play this time. We will practice a bit more next time. I'm not sure yet what we're going to do. We've had cafe, restaurant, we've had Christmas and New Year, so it will be something good next time. And I hope to see you then. And that's in 2 weeks' time. That's I did write the day down, the 3rd of February.
Okay. It is on the 3rd of February. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time.
Tschüss von mir.
Und tschüss von mir.